Hello, my name is Ava Schwartz, and I'm a third-year psychology major at Oregon State. I've been at Northwest Hills for about a year and a half now. Well, growing up, I did not understand who God was. I didn't understand the reality behind Jesus Christ. I didn't believe in it. Coming to Oregon State University from Washington, I was very lost, though, because everything that I placed my identity in was not there, and I was very hurt. But God met me at a very vulnerable place in my life and showed me who He is and His plan for me. He led me to Him, and ever since I've been forever changed. I am not a perfect person. I am made perfect, but my sinful nature is very sinful, and so realizing that from understanding who Christ is was very powerful for me. When I see people, I see them as a vision. I see them a mission field of like loving sinners who know or do not know Christ. I see dance, my favorite hobby in the world, as something I can do for God. I see like every movement in my body, every atom I can do, use things with, it's for the glory of God, and it's been amazing. I'm so grateful for God. I'm so grateful for everything that He's done in my life. If you're ever struggling to find meaning in life, I would recommend God. The answer is always God, and I want to be baptized because as this forever changed person, I want to publicly affirm Christ is reality. I want to show people that I believe in a truth so big that I think everyone should hear, should witness, should experience, because it is truly the greatest thing to ever happen.
Hi, my name's Em, and I've been attending Northwest Hills for a year and a half now. I was raised Roman Catholic, but I never really felt like I was at home there. My mom started going to Bible study at our Presbyterian church, so she told me that I should go to the youth group there. So 6th through 8th grade, I was kind of learning more about Jesus and learning more about God. But then freshman year of high school, I was diagnosed with anorexia nervosa, and that was when I completely lost my faith. And I couldn't believe that there would be a God out there that would let that happen to me. But I had some good friends that invited me to a Young Life camp that summer, and that was where I really learned about Jesus' sacrifice for me. And on the last night, the preacher talked about the cross and how Jesus' hands were nailed to the cross and his feet were nailed to the cross, and he lived a perfect life for me, just so that I would be saved and I would get to go to heaven, because I can't live that perfect life. And he did, and he died, and he had no sin in his life. And I just started bawling when I heard that, and I'd heard the crosstalk so many times, but that was just a really eye-opening moment for me. And so that night after the talk, I devoted my life to Jesus, and I became saved, and I know I'm going to heaven because Jesus did that for me. And Jesus lived that perfect life that I can't, but I know that I'm saved because I believe in him. I want to get baptized because I want to show people, and especially the people in my life, that I've devoted my life to Jesus, and that he is my Savior and my King, and that I just want to live my life as closely to the way that Jesus lived his life.
Hi, I'm James. I've been coming to Northwest Hills since September. My first Sunday was actually Gary's Revelation Sunday message that he gave. So I've been a follower of Christ for most of my life. I've had my ups and downs in my faith, as everyone has their walks where they're walk in and then they're being carried. And I've certainly been carried a lot in my life. When I was going into 5th grade, I went out to a summer camp in Eugene and rekindled my faith, met some good friends out there. So my friend invited me to his church, and I went through their youth program, and in me going there, my mom was also drawn back to church. And I really developed my faith and community through that church. We went through some rough times, and I leaned into trusting God more, and that brought me to joining the worship team. And from there, I really developed my love for music and passion for worship. with God, and these last few years have been a really monumental growth season for me, where I've had my ups and downs in my faith, but ultimately it's been me always coming back to God, always coming back. I just want to be baptized today because I feel like now is the perfect time for me to be making that public declaration, that statement in faith that I am His and I want to be His. Now is that moment to be baptized. Now is that moment to take that next step in faith and to tell everybody, tell the world that I have trusted Jesus and I put my faith in Him.